Obviously, 23 runs is a bit extreme, but what have you seen from your offense today and through two games that leads you to believe that they can be something really formidable this year?
I think the first thing is just really good players, and they're getting strikes, they're hammering them, and they're pretty consistently right now laying off balls. And there's some lulls here and there, but I mean hitting's really tough. But for the most part, they are just staying on baseballs when they're strikes, hitting them hard. When they're balls, they're not swinging, and doing it fairly consistently 1 through 9.
How impressive is it to you? And we talked about it last night, but to have two freshmen in the lineup that don't seem to have the moment doesn't seem too big for them in their first two games.
Yeah, it is. It's good. I mean, when you recruit them and you even get to the point where you put them out there and start them, you feel like that, right? You never know, but they've never given any indication that wasn't going to be the case. Now they have a long way to go, right? Long way to go, ton of work to put in, but yeah, feel comfortable with them, and they just got to keep working and keep getting better.
What did you see from Weston? What you like in his first outing?
It was good. I thought he was really good in the first, and then I thought when he came back out after sitting there for a long time, I thought it went down a little bit. The strikes were a little less inconsistent, fastball a little less. I think it was a really good learning experience for him. Just you don't when you practice, you don't. It's kind of timed, right? If we have an inning in practice that gets long, we don't ever let it get long. We just roll the inning. So good learning experience for him, just how to handle that, and maybe he'll change some stuff just to be a little better, come out and be sharper. But I'll trade 9 for him to take a little rest any day of the week.
Wesley had a good day at the plate himself. Just what have you seen from him, and just kind of what he brings to that DH role in particular?
Yeah, again, he's doing what we want him to do. He's line drive swing that sometimes the ball carries, gets out of the ballpark, controlling the strike zone. Every now and then he gets a little bit out of it, but again, the hitting's really tough, and then gets back in it. So he hits the ball really hard. He's a good presence in the box. He's kind of even on the base pass. Like he's not a speed demon, but he's not slow either. So he provides that element too.
You got Chesson in there, and he got a pretty good little ovation from the crowd. What did that mean to see that?
Yeah, that was awesome. Awesome. Love Travis. Love that he's back. And that was pretty cool. I almost did the clap thing. I strained myself.
How good is Cadence Royal?
He's pretty good. Yeah, he's pretty good. And when he Caden's one of those guys when he gets the ball in the strike zone and swings, he does a really good job. And as long as he doesn't expand, his bat to ball is really good. His bat speed's good. He's strong. He's competitive. I think the most important thing about him is he thinks he's really good, and he's not wrong, and he feels like that all the time. So he's a really good player.
Go ahead.
You've gone on the board early both games. How important is that for momentum?
I mean, it's always great, right? I mean, it's scoring in the first inning's awesome, especially multiple runs. Well, last night was only one. The guy made a really nice play, but yeah, I mean, if you could, I'd dial up in the first every single day. So it's generally why you put who you perceive to be your best 3 first and go from there. But not always the case. But I just thought they had good at bats all day.
What'd you make of the innings you saw from Lyons and then Vincent there to close the game?
Yeah, they were fine. I think they're both better than that. I know Gavin's pitched better than that, and I think Vincent really needed to go out there and get his heart rate up and feel it. Like that guy's got. Gavin's really going to help us. He's a lot better pitcher than I think he pitched tonight, or I know he is. And I know Hunter Vincent, like that's real stuff, and he just needs to get out there, get used to it, and finish strong. And I think that guy's really going to help us, and I think Gavin is too.
When you are a freshman, how much better can it be when you do get like that first hit out of the way or first extra base hit out of the way, to where it's just kind of not hanging over you and you can move on?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, throwing your first strike, right, or getting your first batter out, or even like Jordan Wilson last night, like getting on the bases. He made a mistake, right, and it was good just to get him in there and get him back today. So I think experience in anything, you can't simulate in practice what it feels like to play in the game. Now the great ones can over time. It's all the same game, and that's what we're trying to get at all these guys. So when you can splash experience, no matter what form of the game, it's good for them. I mean, if you're an outfielder and you've never played, and you get out there, that first fly ball, it don't feel like the fly ball you take in practice. So experience is awesome.
Yeah, to that point, you talk about getting these live reps and opportunities. You don't take any wins for granted, but when you get a chance to kind of sub guys in, get some pressure situations, how valuable is that?
It's good. It's good just to get guys on the field and roles they're going to have. Like Sawyer Farr went in to run, and I think he's still competing as a chance to contribute to our team. In the middle of the diamond and hit, but he's definitely got a chance to contribute just on the base paths. So anytime you can get guys in and get them at bats, you got to think like we're not. It's tough, right? We've seen ball games here, especially when the wind's blowing out. And I've been a part of games, luckily on our side, where it's like you never feel safe. But we got a lot of good players, so I feel comfortable putting them in. And we're going to need those guys. We're going to need every single guy.
I think it was Freshcorn on Thursday that said he called Boston a demon out there on the field. Just, you think that's a fair descriptor? And if so, why might that be the case?
I think Boston's just really, I don't know. He's just super intense, but not out of control. And he plays hard. He practices hard. He does everything the same, all the time. One of the most consistent, just day-to-day players I've ever coached. And he's super competitive. So I know on the worst, if he's having a bad day, we're gonna get some compete out of him, and then I think you can still get something to help the team win.
I think last night I saw him with a ball, like a first hit or something like that. As a hitter, what does it mean to share those moments with your family, when it's a day that you get to keep the ball?
Yeah, it's great. I mean, just recruiting Boston and bringing him here and getting to know his family and all the guys we recruit. Like, you really get to know them, and as a coach, you can't forget how it feels, right? Like, you get caught up in, I don't want to say caught up in wins and losses. It's wins and losses, right? But it is, when guys have moments like that in the game, I could care less, right? I'm just happy they got a hit. But after, it's like, oh, that's pretty awesome. That means way more to them, than I would think about. So it's awesome. Good for them.
What do you want to see from your guys tomorrow in a series finale?
Yeah, I mean, we need to finish it off, right? We need to finish it off. And I think those guys are scrappy. They're tough, especially their offense. Like, just, they're fouling balls off, putting in play. We just got to come out and just finish the job, right? You never think about a sweep when you play a series. You do not. Think about winning Friday, you win. Saturday, you win. Now it's like, okay, now we got to finish it. And it's going to be a test for us early on, and I think we'll be ready to go.
Anything else? That's all we got. Thank you, Coach.
All right.